those characters are particularly strong compared to the people we have in UMNO.
Well, yes, it's true, but it's also like
let's look at the reason why Mak Siew Keong is a minister. It was just like, if you win the seat, we'll give you a place in.
And I don't think he won by very many votes.
No, it was very slim.
Yes, exactly.
And that was against Diana Sofia, who was not the strongest candidate at the time.
Yes.
Now he's like up against Nga Komeng, and it'll be interesting to see what the results are.
But it goes back to your earlier point. The political parties, a lot of the political parties are based on ethnicity, and the whole idea that in order for some sort of parity, we need to have ethnic representation in the cabinet is one that's gone back since independence.
Yeah.
So I don't think they could have dropped that.
It seemed like it served a purpose then.
Yes.
But it doesn't seem like it's just there because it's a formality. It's been there. So.
Well, yeah, but
can you honestly say MIC represents the Indians like it did?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Right. But then if you don't have, I can't imagine Barisan Nasional not having a cabinet which is totally made up of UMNO or the other parties from Sabah Sarawak. Yeah. Totally ignoring MIC as long as they have seats, or even if they have a senatorship, right?
Yeah.
I think it's too deep in their DNA. I don't think they can let it go unless they really decide, look, Barisan is no more, which I don't think is what they're going to do.
So far the unofficial results are
the Barisan is climbing up, isn't it?
6 for Barisan Nasional and 32 for Harapan, and 1 seat for PAS.
1 seat for PAS.
Yeah, that's.
And 1 independent, yes.
Yeah, it could be independent, could be from.
Is it Azmin Ali's brother?
he's contesting the state seat.
Oh, right, okay.
So. What do you think of him?
I try not to.
You try not to. It's hard not to.
No,
He finds a way.
Stop putting images into my head, right? Let's talk about something else.
Should we talk about MIC again now? Are we done with MIC? We're still waiting for some figures from, big name MCA leaders. I think we had one earlier. I think it was MCA, the former MCA president's son.
Right. Yes.
Chow Thi Yong.
Right, yes.
I think he lost the seat. We'll have to look at that again.
But are these official results or unofficial results?
So far what we're getting is unofficial results.
The graphics that you have, is that unofficial as well?
It's all unofficial. It's only official when the Election Commission announces it.
Correct.
And that's expected later today, so I think we have an update. Let's see if we do. Oh my god.
What?
MCA President Lia Thiong Lai has lost his Bentong parliamentary seat to DAP's Wong Tak.
Oh my goodness.
So MCA out, MIC out.
Both their presidents are gone. It's a big deal. It's not particularly surprising, but it is a big deal.
It is not really surprising when you look at the numbers, because previously in 2013 he won with a majority of 379.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
And Wong Tak was also his opponent then.
Right.
But I don't think he was with. He might have.
Right.
But now I think Wong Tak has been campaigning in Bentong with his whole environmental cause.
Right. Yes.
So I think he is.
That could have made a big difference actually, because
let's look at the racial breakdown of the seat in Bentong. We have 47% Malay, Chinese at 42%, and Indians at 9?
Right. So it's almost parity.
Okay, this is no surprise. Tengku Adnan has retained his Putrajaya seat. His Pakatan opponent was Samsu Mari Mamat. He won the Putrajaya seat in 2013 with a majority of over 5,000 votes. And this seat's pretty interesting because it's 95% Malay,
right?
1% Chinese, and 3% Indian. Surprising, but more Indians than Chinese.
But we don't know whether the majority is larger than last time, is it?
No, we don't know that.
But I remember this Tengku Adnan saying in the 2004 elections, and when they it was a landslide for Barisan and UMNO, and he says, yes, of course I won in Putrajaya because it's civil servants. Civil servants will always vote the government. Not understanding the concept that when elections happen, there is no government. You can't. You vote for you choose the government.
But I think they don't treat it like they are a caretaker government, though. The way they've
No,
been,
no, not at all.
the way they've
No,
been
not
acting.
at all. I mean, look, at the end of the day, when you've been in power for 60 years,
Yeah. I think there's an assumption that you're not going to be.
there's a
I don't think Najib packed his bags, or I don't think Liao did, or Subra did. Now they might.
So it's beyond their understanding.
So it's pretty shocking results so far. MCA President Yathengai has lost his seat, and MIC President Subramaniam has lost his seat as well.
There could be other MIC candidates and MCA candidates who will win.
Yeah, like Saravanan for.
So it's more about the symbolism of having your presidents lose.
Yeah, that's pretty.
As opposed to having a real major impact. But
So it'll be interesting to see what happens to Gerakan in Teluk Intan.
yes,
Masu Kyong
yes.
against Nga Komeng, who is.
So if all the presidents are falling, well, what about
That's just-
Pekan, right?
That's to be fair, Pekan got their brim one day earlier than the rest of Malaysia, so that might
They got their what? Sorry.
their brim
Oh, is it really?
payment one day before.
That's,
So that could be
could be a factor.
so far we have 36
632.
for BN.
Right, so BN is
against 32.
climbing ahead.
Yeah, but it's still pretty close. I mean,
It is. So that's 60, 68, the 70, about 71 seats so far.
so
out of
fast is
222.
1-2 now.
Yeah, like I said, we have to wait for the East Coast figures to come in before we can completely brush aside past.
So-
It'll be interesting also to see, once all the results are in, to see whether the polls being done by Invoke and being done by Merdeka Center amount to anything at all.
Usually with these polls before elections, they don't really do they capture the actual picture of what's going to happen.
I don't know. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, if you look at both the two major ones everybody refers to is the Invoke polls and the Merdeka Center polls. And they're quite different. One being extremely optimistic, another one being less so. I think polls are quite risky anyway, for a variety of reasons. Sometimes the type of questioning that you use, people might be shy or afraid or nervous to tell the truth. I mean, there's so many cases before where, not in Malaysia, but in other countries where the poll shows a particular person leading and for sure going to win, but when the day comes, they don't. So it has its uses.
There's another interesting update from Johor. Basically, another seat has fallen to Pakatan Harapan. BN's Anwar Manap has lost his Sekijang
Alright.
seat.
Okay.
So are we seeing a shift in Johor?
Yep.
I think we would updating to all the people who are watching us currently. We are broadcasting live from the Malaysia King headquarters in Petaling Jaya. What you see behind me is all the journalists and editors working hard to get the results as accurately and as fast as possible. With me is UM Law Professor Azmi Shah with his amazing hair.
Thank you.
So far the big upsets have been MCA President losing his Bentong seat to Wong Tap.
MIC.
And
Do you want
MIC.
to say that? Do you want to say that? I think you should.
I think
you should
it's
say that.
been
Yeah.
I think by now that should be a clip on its own.
Yeah.
We should have
with your face by it.
saying that he
Saying
lost.
that,
Yes. And if you're just joining in right now, Tengku Adnan has retained his Putrajaya seat, which is, I mean, you sort of have to expect this. As much as it's weird him saying that civil servants
I know.
vote government, they kind of the
there's-
perception is that they do.
And it's not just a perception; they tend to do it. But maybe Putrajaya by itself is unique. The close proximity. If you're living there at the same time.
And I think the racial makeup is quite interesting as well. Do we have seats with like
This is incredible. Isn't it?
95%?
Maybe in some Kelantan,
Yeah.
perhaps in the East Coast, perhaps there are a few which are close to that. But that is really quite incredible. You're not going to find any Bak Kut Teh restaurants in Putrajaya.
So, so since this thing started, has your mind or perception or hopes changed in any way?
No, I have no
Did you
hopes, my
expect
friend.
this? Oh, yeah, you don't have hopes.
I try not to have
You're
any
the only
hopes.
person who's not affected by the whole Mahathir.
I am, but like I said before, I remember once speaking to a young person who's raising this issue. I said, look, if they win, all right, and what are you worried about? He says, worried about education, higher education. I said, talk to the education minister. He can't control everything. You know, I mean, everybody's so fixated with it. It's quite irritating, right? There are other people who are going to hold if Pakatan wins, there are other people who are going to hold very important posts. And they're going to have an influence on the way the country is governed. It's not just about one person, you know, but all the discussion, either for or against, is based on one person, which is ludicrous. You know, and we really don't need that. We don't, you know, Malaysia has to move away from the cult of the personality. And that's something which I find a little bit frustrating.
So right now we have journalists stationed in important parts around the country. So some of them might start sending live feeds, so we might have to cut the interview. But we'll just continue for now.
Okay.
We'll give a signal when they're ready. So we have our videographer Baha. He is in Dewan Ahmad Dato' Razali in Ampang. So we're going to wait for that. So in the meantime, just previously I had Bersay's executive director on, and we were talking about the role of EC and what they've done so far.
Yes.
And he was talking about how EC, after 14 general elections, still cannot take care of simple things.
Right.
How do you think EC has fared so far?
This last one has been, in the last few years, I mean, really, really badly, because I mean, but look, let's be frank. Yeah? The EC hasn't been independent for decades. For decades. Ever since the early 60s, when the power to actually draw the electoral boundaries was taken away from them and given to Parliament.
Yeah.
Right? And they kind of lost the security of tenure as well. So when these things happen, the EC becomes not independent. It becomes simply a wing of the executive. All right? So in that way, it's quite difficult to imagine them doing their job well. You can't possibly do the job of an election commission well if you are not totally independent. However, this particular elections has seen some really quite appalling things. The disqualification of Tian Chua, barring someone from entering the hall because he doesn't have a tag. For the love of God, this is democracy we're talking about. Why are you being so petty? And absolutely shameless redrawing of the boundaries. If you look at Damansara, what used to be PJ North, it's so blatant what's happening there. You put all the opposition constituencies together so they can only have one MP, right? Rather than influence several MPs. It's so blatant, in Lembah Pantai, the sudden appearance of 7,000 policemen when they're not even close.
This is what I was talking about earlier, like how if BN wins again, they don't really need 2/3 to do the things they've been doing.
You're right, yes, true, but 2/3 prevents them from making any really serious changes to the constitution, which, to be frank, a few months ago I was actually worried was going to happen. That they were going to get that 2/3 back. I mean, we're still early, we don't know whether it's going to happen. Early, They could get that 2/3 back. But
another update is Minister Ismail Sabri holds the borough, so he was able to defend his seat.
Right,
in
okay.
Pahang.
Oh, all right, okay, so we'll have the pleasure of his presence for the next 5 years.
Yes. He's been a very vocal person as well. He's been very with Mara and all that.
Yes. But I don't know. I mean, like if you look at the trend, and we'll see it by the end of tonight.
Okay.
But BN is not as all powerful as it used to be. That's without doubt. The only question is, can the opposition keep it together if they lose tonight to gather themselves and continue fighting, for the next election.
So with that, we're going to go to our videographer live from Ampang.
Anyway, let me congratulate you first, okay, as our new MP in Selamat. Hey, keep in touch. Hey, keep me informed, please. Thank you. 5,000 lebih. 5,000 lebih.
Datuk Sri, boleh komen sikit untuk live sinar harian perkembangan terkini? Perkembangan terkini macam mana?
Aku ada kotak hantu masuk. Tahu. Dalam gelap-gelap tu kan.
Debaran tu punya, debaran.
Berdebar enggak? Orang politik ni dia berdebar masa tu beli keputusan pilihan raya. Yang lain dia steady.
Dah jauh.
Betul ke Joe kalau Joe Rinty jual mesti?
Belum, Rina is leading by 1 point something. 1 dekat. She's Rina is leading.
Apa? Nak undi bos? Mana undi bos? Belajar pun ada menyokong.
Ada sikit lah, Win. Ada sikit. Geng kunyit, Win. Geng kunyit.
Exactly.
Dia udah buat. Jun menang.
Belum lagi, tengah very close dengan itu kemalan London. Tapi ada orang dengar Jun leading 2000, yang aku dengar kemalan London leading 2000. Barang saya dekat kan?
Dia dah. Kau di awal kan? Oh di tu. Dia dah habis tugas apa? Satu gambar.
Dalam kasi Amsa lah. Oh, cantik.
Campur kan betul-betul lah.
Tak dapat.
Kamu dah.
Baik. Tak dapat gambar dengan MP, dapat gambar dengan wakil. Jadilah.
Yang penting kan tidak bertugas kan, tidak kembali balik asal masing-masing banyak lagi benda nak buat.
Banyak kemarin dulu.
Aduh, jangan lama.
Siapa tu boleh
Our press also.
Panili tayo lagi.
Baru dia nak telan mi goreng.
Banyak sampai 296. Saya ingat. Wait sendiri. Come, semua. All the media. Media. Oh ini, okay. Okay. Wait, this one?
No, the office always
2, 1, 2.
study with me. When get money.
Okay.
Thank you. See you. Goyang, gambar tadi goyang tak jadi.
Abang dapat tak?
Send me 019.
Okay.
Kerja lagi.
Hey, Pansu. Congratulations. Good job.
KTM saluran Mirman Fire sila datang ke meja urus dia dalam Dewan dengan segera.
Buka pintu dah, pintu ni.
Saya ulangi kepada KTM saluran 8 Sekolah Kebangsaan Taman Nirwana Muhammad Azrul Hisham bin Manfail sila masuk ke dalam Dewan untuk ke meja urus dia dengan segera. Terima kasih.
Lawan juga dekat.
Sedih saja. Tapi di sini belum sampai.
Langkah kita dari
So betul ni doesn't work. Definitely they will cordon the whole area. True enough.
Ya.
Menang ke kalah ke dia akan tutup.
Betul.
Kalau kalah dia takut kita pergi marah kan. Kalau
Bergaduh.
menang dia takut kita. So true enough. That's why we decided to meet in PJ.
It's already waiting in
Yeah, they know about it.
someone just going.
I'm going to
Oh, tahu. Untuk kecil ni. Sebab tak ada apa.
Oh, the
Belum sampai.
Malu bang?
Yeah. You're analyzing the videos. Hey, Matthew, you better get ready. Get your son to come. Okay. Alright, okay, bye. Okay.
Leman, jomlah kita pergi mancing.
Tak nak, masuk angin.
Leman, jomlah ikut kami pergi makan angin.
Tak nak, masuk angin.
Good Morning V Halia adalah minuman halia biji rain yang komprehensif dengan 18 jenis biji rain penuh dan 9 bahan ramuan yang penting untuk badan, terutamanya halia buluh yang berkualiti tinggi.
Jom Leman, kita makan angin.
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm currently serving as the medical director in OSAL Group. Ever since I returned from overseas to Malaysia, the system of healthcare and the way of doing this in Malaysia is very, very new to me. I am quite privileged to be given what I think is some of the best education in the world, and I grew up overseas. But when I came back, I realized that to do what in my opinion is the proper and the right healthcare for patients, we would have to start from scratch. So 5 years ago, I actually took the road less traveled, and I took the risk and to start off OSAL clinic at that time. Gradually over the years, OSAL clinic has sprung and has grown into a medical group where our interest is also in boutique medical centers, in diagnostic centers, pharmacy, and also in education. Important issue to me that I'm very, very passionate about is healthcare and education, and this is what we have been working very, very hard on. Well, I suppose in the backbone of the society, different industries are all needed, not just in medicine. I mean in education, in service industry, in manufacturing sectors. All are equally important. But medicine and education is, to me, the fundamentals of a progressive society. Now, if I were to be asked, why am I relevant in this industry? I would have to answer that towards innovation and creativity. OSAL Group has always taken pride in being innovative and creative. Now, this is a little bit different from HO conventional medical care, where we are taught and we are encouraged to follow conventional wisdom and all. But in my opinion, for OSAL to remain relevant in the next 10 years, 20 years, even 30 years, innovation is key. We must be able to innovate fundamental healthcare for each and every one. It might be the mode of healthcare, it might be the type of treatment, it might be the environment of treatment. So OSAL has went right down to the roots and to each and every little details on how do we reinvent healthcare. So we have a philosophy that do small, think big. So in our opinion, and personally I think the success of healthcare is not based on how many patients you treated. To me, it's based on how many people you have meet and touch and make an impact in their life.
Honey has been widely used by people since the ancient times. It is regarded as a gift of nature, consumed by people as a form of natural nutrition, and also through the many health products available in this day and age. Apart from being completely natural, honey is also attractive in color with its all-natural sweetness. Its anti-aging properties and variety of health benefits makes honey even more potent in its healing powers. The Eucalyptus marginata, commonly known as jarrah in Western Australia, blooms once every 2 years and produces jarrah honey, which is said to be the best of honey. It is also something that is very much sought after in the world of honey lovers, referred to as liquid gold. Among more than 80 types of honey found in the world, jarrah honey holds the highest rank, coming in at number 1 in terms of quality and purity. Jarrah honey contains active ingredients. It is high in nutritional value. Not only does it have the strongest antibacterial activity, it also has the highest antioxidant index with the most active enzymes, making it the most advanced natural honey known to be produced so far. Jarrah honey is amber in color and it is also crystal clear. Jarrah honey, with its unique mellow sweet taste, contains more than 70% of fructose, which can be quickly absorbed by the human body, making it suitable for everyone, even for diabetic patients. Obsidian Jarrah honey, a natural treasure you simply can't resist.
Awak tak pergi makan malam ke? Good morning Bikinwa, bijian 18 bijirin yang rangup. mengandungi vitamin daripada 18 biji rin. Bijian yang mengandungi high fiber, rendah lemak dan zat besi. Yang paling penting, ianya tiada MSG dan tidak diproses dengan minyak. Awak memang tak makan malam? Saya dah makan. Good morning Bikinwa. Bijian 18 biji rin yang rangup. Setiap suapan memberi kesihatan, nutrisi dan enak.
Honey has been widely used by people since the ancient times. It is regarded as a gift of nature, consumed by people as a form of natural nutrition, and also through the many health products available in this day and age. Apart from being completely natural, honey is also attractive in color with its all-natural sweetness. Its anti-aging properties and variety of health benefits makes honey even more potent in its healing powers. The Eucalyptus marginata, commonly known as jarrah in Western Australia, blooms once every 2 years and produces jarrah honey, which is said to be the best of honey. It is also something that is very much sought after in the world of honey lovers, referred to as liquid gold. Among more than 80 types of honey found in the world, jarrah honey holds the highest rank, coming in at number 1 in terms of quality and purity. Jarrah honey contains active ingredients. It is high in nutritional value. Not only does it have the strongest antibacterial activity, it also has the highest antioxidant index with the most active enzymes, making it the most advanced natural honey known to be produced so far. Jarrah honey is amber in color and it is also crystal clear. Jarrah honey, with its unique mellow sweet taste, contains more than 70% of fructose, which can be quickly absorbed by the human body, making it suitable for everyone, even for diabetic patients. Obsidian Jarrah honey, a natural treasure you simply can't resist.
Kembali dalam program Kupas PRU ke-14, saya Fazlan dan bersama saya hari ini penganalisis politik Lim Hong Xiang. Selamat datang ke Kini TV. Hong Xiang merupakan seorang kolumnis yang terkenal yang pernah menyumbang artikel di Malaysia Kini dan Amanah. Saudara difahamkan saudara mengikuti pengembangan Perdana Menteri sementara Datuk Seri Najib Razak berkempen dalam tempoh 11 hari ini. Jadi boleh saudara ulaskan terutamanya apa yang selalunya perkembangan Najib melawat di sepanjang kempen ni.
Ya, kebetulan saya berkesempatan untuk mengikut kalau bukan semua, kebanyakan programnya. Jadi ada juga pengalaman untuk berurusan untuk nak mendapatkan jadual perjalanan beliau setiap hari. Jadi apa yang menarik sebenarnya ialah di kalangan wartawan sebenarnya tertanya-tanya setiap hari, bilakah jadual itu boleh keluar? Dan kadang-kadang kita mendapati bahawa jadual itu tidak terkeluar-keluar sehingga ke saat-saat akhir. Jadi dia secara teknikalnya dia menimbulkan kesulitan untuk media asing khususnya yang nak mengatur dari segi transportnya, dari segi tempat dia penginapannya untuk nak cover sebab Datuk Seri berpindah dari satu tempat ke satu tempat yang agak jauh. So apa yang akhirnya di kalangan wartawan mereka secara berjenaka berkata sebenarnya preset Perdana Menteri tidak tahu ke manakah Perdana Menteri. Malah Najib sendiri mungkin tidak tahu ke manakah dirinya akan pergi pada hari seterusnya. Dan kalau kita turun ke padang mengikut dia, kita akan dapati ada juga banyak juga program yang dijalankan sebenarnya diaturkan secara ad hoc dalam masa mungkin 48 jam. Program itu diaturkan dan diadakan. Ini bermaknanya dia tidak mengikut, dia tak ada satu plan ataupun plan yang perancangan yang rapi dari hari pertama, kedua, ketiga, apa yang nak ingin dicakapkan, apa yang nak guna untuk membalas serangan, menangkis serangan pembangkang, apakah agendanya yang nak diketengahkan. Nampaknya tidak. So, dan kita kalau meneliti perjalanannya dari tempat ke tempat, dia sebenarnya berlega-lega di tempat yang agak sama. Misalnya dia berada di Pekan, lepas tu dia pergi ke Sabah, kemudian dia balik ke KL, dan selepas 1-2 hari dia balik semua ke Pahang.
Maknanya dalam negeri-negeri yang dia lawati, dia fahamkan Johor tidak dilawati langsung.
Ya.
Benar.
Johor tidak dilawati langsung. Sungguh pun bagi Pakatan Harapan, Johor itu negeri antara negeri yang ingin ditawannya. Berkobar-kobar Pakatan Harapan nak menawan Johor. Dan Johor sebagai bukan saja kubu kuat UMNO, malah juga kubu kuat untuk BN sebelum ini. Dan pada saat dalam kempen, sepanjang tempoh kempen 11 hari itu, Datuk Seri Najib tidak turun ke sana. Dan kalau kita melihat di Johor sana, Khalid Nordin dengan tim Johornya, dengan pasukan Johornya, nampaknya ingin mengasingkan diri daripada Perdana Menteri ataupun daripada Datuk Seri Najib.
Dalam sepanjang kempen, tempoh sebelum kempen Datuk Seri Najib, ke mana-mana pergi dia akan membawa satu berita baik. Yang terbaru amanatnya, dia lebih kepada bentuk-bentuk 3 yang menarik. Pada pandangan saudara, apa isyarat-isyarat yang utama yang patut kita perlu perhatikan?
Yang apabila kita kata berita kononnya berita baik itu tidak bukan adalah peruntukan. Peruntukan misalnya meluluskan peruntukan untuk satu projek 3 juta, 2 juta untuk tempatan, untuk lokal. Jadi itu yang dikatakan sebagai berita baik. Tetapi apa yang bagi seorang pengurusi Barisan Nasional, Presiden UMNO sebagai ketua yang berperang dalam apabila bertembung, Panglima bertembung dengan Pakatan Harapan, beliau sebenarnya seharusnya mengetengahkan sesuatu yang lebih besar. Dia harus dari segi dasarnya, dan dasarnya bukan untuk jangka pendek. Tak boleh kita jumpa dengan pekerja dan kita menjanjikan kita akan tentukan gaji minimum 1,500. Padahal ini seharusnya dirangkumkan ketika BN mentadbir dulu. Apakah rancangannya secara untuk jangka panjang. Dan nampaknya yang janji untuk nak meningkatkan gaji minimum ni, polisi ni, dasar ini kepada 1,500 adalah semata-mata untuk kempen ni. Jadi kita tidak melihat beliau ada satu wawasan yang besar, wawasan yang menampakkan untuk jangka panjang pembangunan Malaysia.
Pada pandangan saudara, adakah sejauh mana ianya mampu mempengaruhi pengundi?
Ya, kalau kita melihat pengundi, memang dia ada berlapis-lapis. Ada pengundi yang rasa apabila mendapat peruntukan, dapat wang, ini mungkin akan mempengaruhi mereka ketika mengundi. Mereka kena mengenang budi, mereka rasa terhutang budi. Tetapi kita juga tahu bahawa ada juga kesedaran politik pengundi sekarang sudah berbeza. Misalnya ketika saya berada di Langkawi misalnya, saya kebetulan saya menaiki satu taksi dan pemandu taksi itu usianya agak lanjut. So, beliau mengaku bahawa beliau adalah penyokong tradisional Barisan Nasional. Tetapi kali ini beliau akan menukar, beliau akan ubah. Beliau akan mengundi kepada Pakatan Harapan. Mengapa? Apabila ditanya, beliau berkongsi, beliau kata yang disapu melalui GST, wang rakyat dipunggah melalui GST dan dipulangkan dengan BRIM dengan dalam bilangan yang kecil, dan pemimpin ataupun kerajaan masih lagi nak berlagak seolah-olah mereka itu orang yang berjasa kepada rakyat. Nampaknya kesedaran politik pengundi juga meningkat dalam proses ini. Jadi saya rasa kita perlu mengambil kira bahawa tidak semua pengundi termakan dengan peruntukan, dengan sebegini, gula-gula sebegini.
Okey, kita pergi kepada di Kelantan. Di Kelantan. Ya, okay. Sepanjang tempoh kempen kita lihat Pakatan Rakyat mengeluarkan beberapa senjata rahsia. Yang dikatakan memberi kejutan kepada pihak lawan. Antaranya anak Allahyarham Datuk Nik Aziz, Nik Omar yang bertanding atas tiket PAS, atas tiket PKR. Okay. Saya tahu saudara banyak menulis tentang politik-politik dalaman PAS sebelum ini. Apa pembacaan saudara berhubung dengan penyertaan Nik Omar dalam politik?
Pertamanya, kita melihat Allahyarham Tok Guru Nik Aziz sememangnya berpengaruh di kalangan dalam penyokong PAS, ahli PAS dan kelompok mungkin sebahagian besar Muslim di masyarakat kita. Dan selepas pemergian Tok Guru, yang mewarisi beliau adalah ditunjukkan Nik Abdul. Sebab Nik Abdul dengan kedudukan yang ada dalam partinya, jawatan dalam partinya, beliau menampilkan diri sebagai pewaris kepada Allahyarham Tok Guru. Tetapi imej yang ditunjukkan, pendirian, pendekatan, pandangan politiknya, pemikirannya tidak begitu seiras dengan apa yang dibawa oleh Allahyarham Tok Guru sebelumnya.
Okey, saudara. Kita ada beberapa perkembangan terkini yang perlu diumumkan.
Beri laluan kepada dia.
Pengerusi Pakatan Harapan Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad menang di Langkawi, dan MCA kalah di kubu kuat Tanjung Malim. Okay, ini saja tak rasmi. MCA tersungkur di kubu kuatnya di Tanjung Malim, Perak. Calonnya Datuk Mah Hang Sun kalah kepada calon PKR Chang Lintang. MCA menang kerusi itu pada PRU lalu dengan majoriti 4,328 undi. MCA juga hilang kerusi di Labis, Johor dan Bentong, Pahang. Sekarang kita pergi ke Sungai Siput. Calon Harapan K7 Subramaniam merampas kerusi Parlimen Sungai Siput yang dipegang Parti Sosialis Malaysia PSM. PSM hilang Sungai Siput. Calon dari PKR itu menewaskan Michael Jayakumar Devaraj yang memegang kerusi itu sejak 2008 ketika menundukkan bekas Presiden MIC Tun Sami Bello. Dan seterusnya, satu lagi kerusi di utara Johor jatuh ke tangan Harapan selepas calon PKR Natrah Ismail menang Parlimen Sekijang. Pada 2013, calon BN Anwar Manap menang kerusi itu dengan 3,007 undi majoriti. Okey, dan seterusnya pengerusi BN Datuk Seri Najib Razak menang mempertahankan pekan di Pahang. Beliau menewaskan calon PKR Zahid Ma'arif, calon PAS Ahidudin Daud dan calon bebas Abdul Kadir Sainuddin. Okey, kita sambung balik pasal penyertaan Nik Omar.
Ya, saya rasa imajinasi masyarakat Malaysia, masyarakat umumnya terhadap Allahyarham Tok Guru Nik Aziz adalah berbeza daripada apa yang ditampilkan oleh Nik Abdul sebelum ini. Dan apabila Nik Omar muncul pada ketika ini, beliau menampilkan dirinya lebih mewarisi perwatakan Allahyarham Tok Guru. Seorang yang lembut, seorang yang berhemah, seorang yang sederhana, dan saya rasa ini kelebihannya. Ini mengubati kerinduan masyarakat Malaysia, kerinduan masyarakat Malaysia terhadap Allahyarham Tok Guru. Dan dalam situasi sebegini, saya rasa dia membuatkan ramai yang terbeliak apabila beliau tampilkan diri pada saat-saat ini.
Okey. Jadi kepentingan Ni Omar untuk amanah ni sejauh mana karisma dia, penampilan dia, dianya menjadi satu bintang orang dilihat yang menyelah dalam sekelip mata. Jadi bagaimana maknanya di luar Kelantan melihat perkara ini begitu agak mendapat sambutan, tapi di kelompok masyarakat Kelantan sendiri bagaimana?
Saya tidak pasti sejauh manakah penampilan Nik Omar boleh berpengaruh dalam masyarakat di Kelantan. Tetapi buat setakat ini untuk Malaysia secara umumnya, beliau berjaya memberi sesuatu yang membuatkan kita terbeliak dengan kemunculan beliau.
Jadi selain daripada itu, impaknya kepada parti PAS.
Ya, kalau kita melihat perkembangan politik, khususnya apabila selepas pemilihan PAS pada tahun 2015 yang menyaksikan perpecahan dalam PAS dan kemudian penubuhan Parti Amanah seterusnya, dan Parti Amanah walaupun beberapa pemimpinnya second liner dia nampaknya agak menonjol, tetapi gagal mendapatkan sokongan mereka yang totok PAS, mereka yang tegar dengan PAS. Mereka hanya dapat menggarap imajinasi sesetengah Muslim yang mungkin lebih progresif pendekatannya, mungkin lebih inklusif pendekatan